We're gonna have to give up on this day, bro. What was that? Grouse? So those were rough grouse that Kelly just put up, the family of young ones. Just barely started flying by the looks of it, so I think I saw 6 of them take off, which means that come this fall there'll be a few birds that we can harvest. That's basically our chicken from the woods. That's what I'll be harvesting instead of raising chickens around here. So I can shoot 5 of those a day, but there just wouldn't be that many around here, and I wouldn't want to harvest all of the grouse off of this property. So what I'll typically do is take a couple from here, and then I'll walk half a mile, find some other ones and shoot some there as well, so I can get enough protein and fat. If I wait till later in the season when they have some fat on them, and it's a great meal or two that I can get from one bird. And Callie is fanatical about bird hunting, which is what she's bred for and what I've been training her for. So we will definitely be harvesting some grouse this fall. It's only in the mid-20s, so like 70-ish, 75. But it's so humid. It's like 100% humidity out here. And it feels like 35 Celsius, which is close to 100 Fahrenheit. So we're kind of feeling the heat today with no breeze yet. With no wind yet. It's just, you sweat and it just doesn't evaporate. It's brutal. But it's one of those weeks where we're getting some cool weather. Or not cool weather, we're getting cloudy weather instead of intense heat. But we have these forest fires burning all over the province, including west and east of here, that could really use the rain to douse. Problem with this kind of weather, you get these thunderstorms and not enough rain, so the lightning actually ignites new fires, yet there's not enough rain to put them out. So we're in a bit of a crisis here. Now it's supposed to rain enough to lift the fire ban, and it has in a lot of areas, so that's good news. doing? You smell the blood? Okay, thanks. So you want to make sure that this is consistently mixed. So you shouldn't see pockets of sand or pockets of clay. The sand and clay are slightly different colors, so you can't tell. This is a little loose, a little wet, so I need to add a little bit more sand and clay to stiffen this batch up a little bit. Humidity's building up and it's starting to thunder, so it should be interesting to see how severe a storm we get. But I'm going to try to collect the water so I don't have to keep going back down to the stream to replenish. Come in. Come on in. Come on in. Come out of the rain, pup. I think we have to give up on this stage. I think I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm just having too much of a hard time dealing with the weather. Every time I get back outside and start up again, it starts raining. And if I was doing something different, I wouldn't mind so much, but because I'm trying to finish off the second layer of cobb on the oven, the cobb keeps getting too saturated with water and it just keeps sagging. And it'll crack actually. So I need it to be a little bit drier. So what I'll do is I think I'll tarp this over, let it rest for a couple of days. We got showers again tomorrow, and maybe a couple of days from now, once the sun comes back out, dries that out, I can finish that second layer. I'm actually going to take a couple of days away from the cabin. Oh, Callie, have to drink right now. So last night I found out that my great aunt passed away a couple of days ago. So my mother's father's sister, and she was a pretty special woman. Family was very close to her. She only lived about half an hour away from where I raised my kids, so got to see her relatively often, but not often enough. I think she was 95 or 98 when she passed away, so she had a good long life. And she was just one of those people that was so joyous, so full of energy, and right up until the end she was just the life of the party. Just one of those people that would do just about anything for a good time. So she was a very special person. We're all going to miss her. So I'm probably going to go and visit my parents and console my mother. I'm sure she's feeling the impact. I know that's going to be another chapter in my mother's life coming to a close. You know, it's a reminder to spend as much time with the people you love as you can, because even though she lived fairly close, I only saw her when my mother got the family together. I was really fond of Gloria, and she was one of those people I wish I'd spent more time with. And ironically, when I posted that video last week, I showed a bunch of clips of Georgian Bay and some clips of Killbear Provincial Park, which is on the eastern shoreline of Georgian Bay, just north of Parry Sound. And I said it's one of my favorite places in the world, and ironically it was one of hers as well. In fact, her husband's ashes were spread there about 15 years ago, because that was their favorite place to spend time together. And I always meant to bring Gloria there. We actually kept her boat at nearby Killbear Marina for a couple of years, 8 or 9 years ago. and never had her up to the boat, never went to kill bear. I've never been to the park with her, and it's one of those things I always meant to do, and now I don't have the opportunity, so I do regret that. And like I said, it's just a reminder to spend more time with your family and your loved ones, so I'm going to take this opportunity to go down and spend some time with my parents. So thanks for watching this, everybody. I really appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you here at the cabin next week when I finish off the cob oven and put a roof over top of it.